Right, so Bright, great to have you here.
Thank you.
How are you doing? Firstly, looking forward to the match. What should we expect from the Super Eagles against Rwanda?
Just to win the game. It doesn't matter how we do it. We have to win the game and show everyone that we still believe we can qualify to the World Cup.
All right, so we know it's been tough. One win out of possible, let's say, a lot of points. What kind of confidence do you have knowing that, okay, this game, or is there a set of confidence that you have knowing that you had defeated them in Rwanda before, then coming into this game? Do you think it will be easier playing them knowing that you already defeated them?
I mean, from my experience so far, I think all the African teams now have gone better. I can't say because we beat them before that we can beat them again in terms of that. But I think what I can say is we have, if not the best squad in Africa, and knowing the players that we have gives us confidence that we can beat any team. We have the best two strikers right now, and players with abundance of experience, so I think the aim is to try and put all of this together and build that chemistry. And like I said, just go out there and believe in ourselves, and I'm sure we'll beat Rwanda.
All right, so now looking at the game against South Africa, I know you always want to take it one game at a time, but in South Africa, these are the guys that are topping the table. Do you think it is possible to go out there? They came here, got a draw. Is it possible to go there and get a win?
Of course. Like I said, look at our squad. I think it will be difficult because we're playing away, and they're top of the group.
Yeah.
But I think we fully believe that we can beat them. We have a good squad. The coach has an idea, and it's up to us now to implement the idea on the field. And yeah, like I said, I have full belief that we will beat South Africa also.
All right, now let's go a bit more personal. What was the decision? We saw a lot of news stories that you were going to stay with Fenerbahçe, but there was this wage demand from you about 2 points. How true is it there? Just put the record straight.
Yes, like I said, Turkey is a place where Twitter dominates football over there. A lot of journalists like to make a lot of noise. Personally, me and the club know what happened. I never ever demanded. I never even asked. We even got to the point to ask what I wanted. My aim was to try and come back to England, and if that was not right, then I will only stay in Fenerbahçe. But some of the board members in that club were pressured to say something because I wasn't signing my contract, and the fans didn't know what was going on. So they wanted to tell some journalists that I'm asking for too much money, so some fans could understand why I'm not signing my contract. But it was more than that. The club knows. The people who are really involved in the club knows what the plan was for me, and I don't want to say exactly what happened because it's up to me and the club, and I have huge respect for Fener. But I never ever demanded for the 2.5 or whatever it was. That was never my intentions, and it was a rumor that got so out of hand that it was difficult for me because a lot of people that I had trust in thought that too, which was not true. But that's football. That's football. That's something I realised that the more if I speak on it, it gets worse. So
Okay.
That's one thing I learned about football. But you just have to focus on what you have to do and move on.
You're a quiet person, but on the pitch you're very feisty. Where did that come from? Yeah. We know you've gotten a couple of yellow cards that you probably go to the dressing room and feel. I think the first game of the season that you probably have felt, why did I do this?
In terms of what, sorry?
Yeah, I mean, you're a quiet person. Physically talking to you, speaking with you now, we see you're a quiet person. But on the pitch, you go in hard, you're feisty, you want to put everything on there. So where does that come up from? Is it like a different personality?
I think I have this persona that people think I'm a quiet person, but I'm not. I'm not. Also, I'm a defender, so I have to have that physicality in me. I think my strength is actually, I don't realize how strong I am sometimes. So I have to be physical. these defenders now are getting more jinkier and jinkier, you know. So I have to be, you know, strong,
out there.
Yeah, but this persona of me being quiet is, I'm not quiet, but of course, you know, I'm not one of the loudest. I've never been. So I think that's where quite a lot of fans get confused with. But my friends know I'm not loud. I'm not a quiet person or a shy person, not at all.
All right, quick one. We thought you were coming to the Premier League, but you went to the Championship. I thought, did you have offers from the Premier League?
Yeah, I did.
But why did you decide not to go?
Yeah, this is what I mean. You know, a lot of fans wouldn't understand. Even my mother didn't understand too. But I think what my main goal was, the main reason why I signed for Birmingham was because I spoke to the owner and the projects they want to do, and I believed that, you know, we will go to the Premier League this season, no doubt. And I thought that if I would rather play for a club that goes to the Premier League and stays in the Premier League for 3, 4, 5, just like Brentford, you know.
Yeah.
They went up and stayed there, you know. I had offers for some teams in the Prem, but I was unsure whether, you know, I'll be in the Prem for 1 year and then go back down to the Champ, you know. So I had to weigh my options, and I felt like Birmingham was the right club for me with what they want to do, and you can see with the transfers they've made, I fully believe that we'll go up and we'll stay there.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.